Hey everybody, it's Tom here from the Belfast Music Academy, and I'm just bringing you a very short, very informal one-take lesson here. So, excuse me while I cough. But yes, I'm here to bring you a very short lesson on basically how to play a 12-bar blues in the style of Elvis. Okay, now this is coming from something that he did in the 1968 comeback special, so I'll probably try and post a wee link down there about which video it is and stuff like that, so you can see and you can hear for yourself. What I'm going to play today is similar, but it's not exactly the same, okay? I'm not going to play note for note, but I'm going to give you something that's very similar so that you can play it. So this is what I'm going to play for you. Into a different bit from there, but what I'll show you is that main sort of little riff, because it's something that sounds quite impressive and it's something that sounds quite good, but it's not actually that difficult to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you a bit closer to myself. I'm going to show you sort of my fingering position and stuff like that, and then you can basically copy it. Okay, so I'll just closer here, excuse my hand. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing here, okay? All I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be hitting the low E string and the A string. So for now I'm only going to be using those two strings, okay? So what I'm doing is okay? So what I'm doing is the same thing 4 times over. So what I'll do is I'll show you the first time very slowly, okay? So what I'm doing is, if I just use this one string here for now, I'm going to hit, and that's 1 time, okay? So you got 2, 4, 5, 4 on that one string. 2, 4, 5, 4. That's 1 time. Now we do that 4 times. So we do 1, 2. So we go to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now what I'm doing to kind of flesh out the sound a bit is I'm adding that low E in between every time I play each note on the A. So I'm playing A string, E string, A string, E string, A string, E string. Very simple once you get it down. Okay, so that's 1, that's your 2, that's your 3, that's your 4. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing 2 times over, but everything is up a string. So I'm hitting the A string and I'm fretting the D string. So and then I go back to the original position for 2 measures. 1, 2, and then what I'm doing is I'm going into a sort of chordy bit. So I'll show you what we've got so far, and then I'll show you where we're going. Okay, so what we've got so far is okay. So it's still kind of unfinished, so what we want to do is and then at that point we're ready to go back to our thing, okay? So what I'm doing at the end there is I'm hitting open A string, that's the second string there. Twice. So open, open, 1, 2. And make sure you land on that 2 on the A string. Yeah? Make sure you land on that string with the middle finger on the 2nd fret. And then what you want to do once you get there is add your index finger onto the 1st fret of the next string down. Can you see that okay? And then you want to take your ring finger and put it on the next string again after that. Okay? So you've got the A, D, and G strings that you're playing. Okay? So the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. Okay? On 2, 1, 2. Okay? So, and that gives you a B7 chord, or at least part of it, a B7 chord. It'll be like that. Okay? So it gives you a B7 chord. If you want to hit all the strings, you can, it's fine. If you want to just hit those strings that you're playing, that's not a problem as well, just whatever you want to do. Okay? So, and then you want to walk down again. So 2, 1, 0, and then we want to do an A7. So if you know your A chord, yeah, just take off the note that's in the middle there. That gives you your A7. Okay, and then we're going. So all I'm doing is I'm hitting that 3rd fret on the low E string, and then just kind of squeezing it up a wee bit, just bending it up. Bending it, suppose you could say bending it down, but I'm bending the pitch of the note up, so I'm just bending the string. You get that slightly kind of off-kilter sort of sound when you do it by itself, but when it's in a piece of music it sounds pretty good. So and then I'm hitting, you can hit your E there, or you can hit just an E power chord. If you're having trouble knowing what an E power chord is, I suggest you look at my first 12-bar blues video, the one where I come out to a round of applause. E7, walk down, and then you got A7, and we're still not finished yet because we want to go. So that last wee bit is just your kind of blues turnaround. It means that you're getting ready to go into the next cycle of what we've already played. So what we're doing is we're going, I'll just go and do everything that we've just done, and then show you kind of how it all fits together. And then we do, and then we do our walking up to our B7 again, and then you're ready to play the whole thing again. So I'll show you the thing through twice so that you'll get the idea of what I'm doing. I'll play it slowly and then I'll play it up to speed for you. So if I play it slowly, I tell you what, I'll put you back again so that you can sort of see me in all my beauty, or whatever. Okay, so next one, and then back to the first one again. Then we walk up to the B7, then we walk down to the A7, and then that bendy thing there, and then you got your E. Walk up again. So now I'll play it fast for you, and then you'll get the idea of what I'm doing. So. Our second one. All right. right? So I want to keep this lesson to less than 10 minutes. So I think I'll say goodbye now. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Come to our website, have a look, subscribe.